Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something almost everyone faces, that sometimes tricky question. Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah. It sounds simple, doesn't it? But wow, it pops up everywhere. School, job interviews, just meeting new people.
And it can cause a surprising amount of anxiety, especially if English isn't your first language. Like, what do I even say? Where do I start?
Exactly. That sort of open-ended feeling. People freeze up.
Right. So, our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear. We want to give you a simple step-by-step formula, something you can actually use to introduce yourself confidently in English.
A clear structure takes away a lot of that guesswork.
We promise clarity, simplicity, and maybe even a few memorable details along the way. Okay, let's unpack this.
So let's just dive in. Imagine we just met, shaking hands. I say, hi, nice to meet you. Tell me a little about yourself.
Okay, well, we found a really good example. Maya's introduction, it goes like this. My name is Maya. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher, and I love reading books. In my free time, I enjoy cooking and going for walks.
See? Short, simple, clear. It ticks all the boxes, really.
Totally. Name, where she's from, job, interests, all there.
And it gives me things to ask about next, like what books or what kind of cooking.
Exactly. Now, here's another one, Ryan's. This one has a bit more personality. My name is Ryan. I'm from England. I'm a podcast host and I love playing the guitar. In my free time, I watch movies and sometimes eat too much pizza.
The pizza, okay, it's funny. Adds personality.
It does. It makes him sound relatable, right? Pizza's not exactly a hobby,
Well, maybe not technically.
but it shows who he is. And that's kind of the point, adding that little something extra. But maybe not always pizza, right? Depends on the situation.
That's a really crucial point. If Ryan's meeting a potential client, maybe the pizza detail isn't the best choice.
Probably not. That's where this optional fifth step, the fun fact, needs to adapt. In a relaxed setting, pizza's fine, it's human.
But more formal.
Maybe he'd say something like, fun fact, I'm actually learning Italian right now. Shows drive, not just snacking habits.
Yeah. Exactly. So the formula itself is flexible. It's not just a robot script.
Right. It's a framework you adapt.
Okay, so now that we've heard a couple of examples, let's actually break down the 5 steps behind this. What's fascinating here is how the structure itself gives you momentum, stops you getting stuck.
Yeah, keeps you moving.
Yeah.
So, step 1.
Step 1, start with your name. Seems obvious, I know.
But saying it clearly matters.
Totally. Just, my name is, or I am. Keep it simple. No need to get fancy. My name is Sarah. I am Ahmed. Done.
Okay, step 2.
Step 2, say where you are from. Again, simple is good. I am from Japan, or I come from Brazil.
Could you add a bit more, like if you live somewhere else now?
Oh, absolutely. That's a great way to add a bit more dynamism. Like, I'm originally from Japan, but I've been living in London for the past 5 years. Something like that.
Right, connects past and present. Nice. What's step 3?
Step 3, talk about your work or studies. This is, your main thing usually.
So I'm a student, or I work as a nurse.
Yeah, those work fine, but you can add a bit more polish. Instead of just, I work as a nurse, maybe I work in healthcare as a registered nurse.
Okay.
Or for students, I'm currently studying engineering at XYZ University. Or my focus is on finishing my degree in literature. Sounds a bit more engaged.
Yeah, it definitely sounds more fluent than just the basic sentence.
Okay, step 4. Step 4, add your hobbies or interests. This is where you show your, person outside of work or school.
So not just, I like football.
Right. Try to be a bit more specific if you can. I really enjoy playing football, usually on weekends. Or one of my main interests is photography. Using stronger verbs like enjoy or love helps too.
Got it. And the last one, the optional one.
Step 5. Optional. Include one fun fact. This is the bit you really tailor.
Right, the pizza versus Italian lesson thing.
Exactly. Social setting. Keep it light. Fun fact. I love cats. Or I actually can't live without coffee.
Relatable.
But if it's more formal, like an interview, make it subtly boost your image. Fun fact. I recently completed a course in project management. Shows initiative.
So it's not just fun, it's strategic fun.
Sort of, yeah. It has to fit the context.
Okay, so let's recap that whole formula for everyone listening.
Yeah.
It's name plus where you're from, plus job study, plus hobbies, plus fun fact, the tailored one. That's the framework.
Perfect. And just to hear it all together again, maybe something like, my name's Alex. I am from Mexico. I am a student focusing on finance right now. I enjoy playing football. And a fun fact is, I love spicy food.
Flows nicely. Simple, clear, gives enough info.
Exactly. It hits all the key points without rambling.
Okay, so we have the structure, but just listing facts isn't quite a conversation, is it? We need to talk about like the glue that holds it together.
Yeah, how to make it sound natural, not like you're reading a list.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because it's about smoothing the transitions and knowing your audience.
Right. You don't want to sound like point 1, point 2, point 3.
Yeah.
You need those little connecting words.
What kind of words help with that?
Well, think about linking different parts of your life. Words like currently. I currently work in marketing.
Okay.
Or phrases like on the side. Or in my free time. I'm an engineer, but on the side, I like to. Or in my free time, I enjoy.
Ah, so connecting work and hobbies smoothly.
Exactly. Also, words like regarding or in terms of can help you pivot. Regarding my studies, I'm focusing on. In terms of hobbies, I'm really into.
Makes it sound more organized.
Being showing change is good too, like used to now. I used to be a teacher, but now I'm working in tech. It shows your journey a bit.
Those little words make a big difference. It stops it sounding choppy.
Definitely. And speaking of adapting, let's explicitly touch on that formal versus informal thing again. It really changes the emphasis.
Right, so job interview.
Formal setting, you want maybe 80% focus on step 3, your job or studies. And the hobbies, or fun fact, step 4 and 5, should ideally connect back somehow. Skills like teamwork from playing sports or dedication from learning an instrument.
So the fun fact isn't just fun, it's relevant fun. Still no pizza.
Still probably no pizza.
Yeah.
But if you're just meeting people, making friends, informal setting.
Then it flips, right.
Totally. Step 3, your job, becomes less important. Keep it brief. Steps 4 and 5, hobbies, interests, that fun fact. That's where the connection happens. People want to find common ground.
Yeah, they're looking for shared interests, personality. Pizza might actually work there.
It might. It depends on the vibe. But knowing how to shift that focus is key.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So we've got the structure, the connecting words, the tailoring. What about actually saying it, the delivery?
Yes. Because how you say it is just as important as what you say. Maybe more so sometimes.
True. Confidence matters.
Absolutely. And the first tip is, honestly, keep it simple. Don't reach for super complicated words you're not comfortable with.
Yeah, that's when you stumble and lose confidence.
Exactly. Stick to vocabulary you know well. Clarity beats complexity here.
And you mentioned smiling earlier. Seems small, but
It's huge. Seriously. A genuine smile makes you seem approachable, warm, confident. It just changes the energy of the introduction. It's a big part of communication, especially in many English-speaking cultures.
Yeah.
Makes people want to listen.
good point. Okay, so for you listening, how do you actually practice this? It's not just about writing it down once.
No, writing it down is the first step for sure. Fill in those blanks.
Me.
My name's Aang. I'm from Ann. I'm an Aang. I like Aang. Fun fact. Take your core info down, like that example. My name is Anna. I'm from Spain. I am a student. I like dancing. Fun fact, I can speak 3 languages.
Right, but then...
Then you need to practice saying it out loud, maybe in front of a mirror. Sounds a bit weird, but it helps you see what the other person sees.
Yeah, check your expression, your posture.
And try recording yourself on your phone. Just listen back. Does it sound clear? Does it flow okay?
Yeah.
Are you Aang and Aang too much?
That's a brave step, listening to yourself, but useful.
It really is. And don't just practice the same exact sentence every time. Try variations.
What do you mean?
Use those different connecting words we talked about.
Yeah.
One time say, I work as. The next time say, my job involves. Mix up how you phrase your hobbies. I enjoy painting. My main hobby is painting. In my free time, I paint.
Ah, so you're practicing flexibility, not just memorization.
Exactly. So you're ready for the real thing. And one more critical thing to practice.
What's that?
Practice the transition out of your introduction. Don't just stop dead.
Ah, right, like inviting them to speak.
Yeah. After you finish, have a follow-up ready. A simple, "What about you?" works great socially. Or maybe, "Have you ever tried your hobby?" turns it into a real conversation.
And in an interview setting.
Be ready to link it immediately to the job. After your intro, maybe add a sentence like, "And I was really interested in this role because my experience and relevant skill from step 3 seems like a great fit." Shows you're focused.
Okay, great practical tips there. So what does this all mean?
It means that question, "Tell me about yourself," doesn't have to be scary anymore. You've got a map.
Right. We broke down the 5 steps: name, where you're from, your work or study, your hobbies, and that tailored fun fact.
And we talked about making it flow, using those connecting words, the currentlys, the howevers, the in my free time.
Plus the delivery. Keep it simple. Remember to smile and practice those variations.
You really can speak English with more confidence. It's just about taking it step by step and, crucially, practicing.
Practice is key.
It really is. And maybe a final thought on that. Don't think you need hours. Consistency is more important. Remember that even just, say, 2 minutes of focused practice each day, maybe saying your intro variations while you make coffee, that can make a huge difference surprisingly quickly. You'll build that clarity, that confidence. So next time someone asks, you won't panic. You'll actually be ready.